Hey guys, how you doing? All right, so we are live. There's a few things I got to talk about. First of all, we're live to everybody, not just members, but to anybody subscribed to the channel. Second of all, that whole membership period that I was doing members, I want to say thank you so much to the people who did sign up and become a member of the channel. I had a lot of people say, "Hey, do membership, do Patreon, do this, do that," and I listened to too many people. So, how you doing, Jason? So anyway, so my wife's not here. Check that out. My wife's been gone for 4 days. Yeah, I'm going a little crazy, but I have been shaving. I've been taking care of myself, and she's at a women's convention right now, and she'll be back this afternoon. But kind of crazy. Are you going to try the Cheez-Its Pizza Pocket from Pizza Hut? Haven't even heard of it until now. You just brought it to my attention, so I will look into that. If I don't try it, maybe I'll bring Jack Jr. with me, and he could try it. But oh, look, our first blocked person. That is so cool. We're gonna have to. There it is. I just put you in a timeout. All right. So anyway, good morning, Atlanta. Great burgers in Atlanta. I know that for a fact. But so my wife's been gone for like 4 days. Let me get back on track. The fish, we have fish in our pond, and I didn't realize I had to feed them every day. I feel so horrible. So I'm like, oh, this morning, I'm like, I haven't fed them in like 3 days. So I went out there and I gave them, hey, Central Florida, I gave them a little pinch, a few pinches of food just to kind of make up for the past 3 days of not feeding them. I feel horrible. I'll probably kill them. You overfed them. I know you can do that too. So I don't want to do that, but we do have some sucker fish in there that will eat any rotten food on the bottom. And anyway, hey, Anthony, what's up? So we'll be doing this every Saturday. We'll be talking live. If you have any questions, suggestions, just bring it up here in the chat area. And I'm going to do my best to pay attention to the chat area. You can do super chats if you want. That's totally fine. And I'll see what you're saying. Better, it goes to the top and it highlights it and all that. I've never done super chats, but I think the feature is available. But there is no more membership. I like it better this way. It was hard doing a live chat with just a handful of people. I like more than just a handful of people. So anyway, what's up? Oh, another one. There we go. Hold on a minute. Need to put you in timeout. Oh, hide user. I'm just going to permanently block you. That's all. So if you got, another one. We're going to do this all day. All right. So we will ban you from the channel. Anyway, everybody's into apples right now. What's up with that? I did a survey. I don't want to give you the results of the survey. Let's see. Hello from down the road, Murfreesboro. All right. Hey, I got Murfreesboro here. If you don't know Murfreesboro, it's another town that's just down the freeway from me, for about 30 to 40 minutes down, but is growing like crazy. Those guys are growing like crazy. So let's get back to the Apple talk. I did a survey on what would you rather see on the show. You guys were kind enough to answer the survey. Hi, Dallas, Texas. What's up, Canada? So anyway, the survey was a butter bath corn done in the Instant Pot. It looked pretty good. It really did, but didn't go well with you. It was caught between you guys were either the Wendy's chili, a rip-off recipe, or the other one was a smoked apple pie. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a lazy man's smoked apple pie. I'm buying the laziest stuff, the shortest shortcut. You can make your own apple pie if you want, but I'm not doing that. I'm buying pre-made stuff and putting it all together because I'm that lazy. It's like smoking a frozen pizza on the smoker. You get you can do apples from scratch if you want. I'm just not that guy. Sorry, but we will. Oh, greetings, Indiana. Good to see you here. Hey, Georgia. Oh, you guys are all shouting out now. So anyway, so we will be doing both. We're going to do the smoked apple pie because it was kind of close, even though the Wendy's chili beat out everybody. So we're doing the Wendy's chili ripoff recipe. So be looking for that. I hope it tastes just like Wendy's chili. I like Wendy's chili, and it's just one of those foods at a fast food place that it's a certain item that you like. Some people are addicted to the apple pie, little apple pies at McDonald's. They love those. I don't like them, but they love those. So they go to McDonald's for apple pie. I go to Wendy's for their chili, and I think everybody loves Wendy's chili. They're kind of famous for their chili. So we're gonna rock that, and let me see here. What do you guys got? You know why I don't go into the city? It's insane. You guys want to know why? I very rarely review restaurants inside downtown because the traffic's so bad. It's just ridiculous. And then you got people running across the freeway getting hit. That happened. That was just horrific. So anyway, the Frosties at Wendy's. That's also a famous item that you can get a little keychain and you get like free Frosties every time you order at Wendy's. I know they've done that promotion. So you got Wendy's chili and Wendy's Frosties. I know McDonald's came out with, has anybody tried the new McDonald's barbecue glazed chicken tenders or the Thai version chicken tenders? Have you ever tried those? Hey, how you doing, Norway? What's up? So have you tried that? I guess they got these, they're called glazed chicken tenders. I'm going to probably, they are good. Okay, good. Yeah, I'll get one of each flavor and let you know. I'll show it to you up close. I'll get your face in it as much as I can with my camera. So, let me see. I'm just trying to. Wow, the comments are just flowing in, so I can't pay attention to that right now. So everything's going good. I'm sure many of you are wondering how my arm is. It's doing okay. I can get it up. I got it up over my head the other day. It takes a lot of effort still, so we're still strengthening the arm. But the arm works. It holds meat, so I can cut packages. It helps me in the kitchen. I will do a live video for you guys so you can see me kind of stumbling around the kitchen trying to produce a video for you. Thank the Lord I can still do videos. That's all I care about. That I can still do cooking videos for you guys. I can still smoke meat. I can still do that. Jack, come to Massachusetts. Yeah, there's a lot of places I want to go to. That's one of them. That's a great place. Yes, we are doing the PT and the OT. So just letting you guys know. Okay, so I do have, you asked me a cheap piece of meat from Walmart. Okay, so I did a video and it's coming out, I think it's October 8th. I'm about 2 weeks ahead of my videos, 3 weeks ahead of my videos. So I've got videos all the way to like October 15th already done. They're up and waiting to go live. So anyway, a cheap piece of meat. I went to the Dollar Tree again. I know I risked my life doing this. And I picked up the dollar pork chops. That's right. So the live chat, you get to hear stuff that's coming that nobody else knows. But I got the dollar pork chops. And I'm not going to tell you anything. You're going to see them, and some of you will be grossed out. But we cook them, we season them, and then we cook them, and then we try them. So anyway, $1 for a pork chop. That's pretty crazy. How old was my pan cleaning video? The latest cleaning video, it was done a while back. Sorry, guys. If I referred to something in that video that showed the date, or I mentioned something that had already been done, it's because that cleaning video kept getting bumped because there were other videos that needed to go before it. Every so often you hear me mention something in the video that either hasn't happened or has happened like a long time ago. But that pan cleaning video, that's a great video. I really like it. Let's see here. How about doing orange julep sometime? That's not bad. Hold on 1 second here. There we go. Just have to boot some people off the channel. I love the controls now. There we go. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, yeah. So what do we have coming up? Let me see. I've got the one that. Whoops, that was stupid. Hold on a minute. Let me go to my videos and tell you what's coming up. Cooking with Jack. So YouTube has this new place. I don't know if you guys do YouTube on your own, but they have a new software to go look at your videos and analytics and get contacted by YouTube and all that stuff. And it's taken a little bit of getting used to. Let me see here. So we've got football finger food is coming up. Yep. We got an indoor smokeless grill coming up. We got dollar pork chops coming up. Yeah, we got some good stuff coming up. I got that zero carb bread. Oh my gosh, you guys went stupid over that zero carb bread. It's already at like 26,000 views, and that was like 2 weeks ago. It's doing really well. That bread's really good. If you haven't seen the zero carb bread, check it out. It is, here, let me give you a link to it. Hold on. Get a shareable link. Yeah, there we go. That zero carb bread is crazy. Command V, return. Oops. Oh, it totally typed what I said. Why is it doing? What a mess. So I have a feature on my computer that types everything I say. I need to turn it on or off. It helps me type because I can't type anymore. So I just speak it, and it does it. So anyway, I appreciate you guys talking about the stroke and giving me prayers and best wishes and recommendations for medicine and healing and everything. And I've been following all of it. No, we're not going to do edibles on the channel. Sorry, I live in Tennessee, and that's not something that we can get our hands on. And I'm not promoting edibles. I'm sure you can find channels on YouTube that does promote edibles. I do lazy recipes. I have a playing with your food coming up. That's right. You guys have been screaming for playing with your food episodes. So we're going to go. Now, you guys know about the Popeyes chicken sandwich versus the Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich, right? You know about that. Well, there's been a lot of videos out that have compared those two. So I'm going to go around about 4 or 5 places. I'm going to get all the chicken sandwiches, and then we're going to bring them home. We're going to open them all up, and we're going to show you. We're going to cut them in half. I promise you I'll do a taste test, but mainly it's to play with the food and see what we're really getting. A lot of places are, excuse me, are doing deep fried, which you can request. Like at Chick-fil-A, you can request grilled chicken. So if you don't want the batter, go with the grilled. Just have at it. All right. So anyway, let me see. Thanksgiving. What should I cook for Thanksgiving? We've done turkey. We've done desserts. We've done side dishes. We've done the cauliflower mashed potatoes and we've done the. You guys remember that episode when I deboned the turkey, I deboned the duck, and I deboned the chicken, and I rolled it all together. It was the turducken. That was a great episode. That was years ago. That was so much fun. Cherry walnut dressing. Cajun. These are all great ideas. Oh yeah, great. So you are now no longer on the channel. Sorry. Anyway, you can request stuff all you want. You can write me on social media. You can mention it here on Saturday mornings. You can contact me via email, pretty much any way you want. If you got some great Thanksgiving suggestions. I know, what is it? Is Canadian October 1st? When is the Canadian Thanksgiving? I always wanted to do a Canadian Thanksgiving dish. What happened to my wedding ring? All right, a lot of you want to know. So we went on a cruise, and a lot of the guys that I hang out with have the silicone bands that represent your wedding ring, but so that because my wedding ring gets all banged up, it's cooked with. You guys freak out when I cook with it. I don't know why, but you do. And so I got one of these. It's easy to clean after cooking. I don't bang my wedding ring around. We put our wedding rings away in the safe. And yep, still married, still madly in love with Tammy. That'll never change. So anyway, so that's what happened to my wedding ring. Just trying to answer some of your questions here. Let's see. Oh, a big roast beef, something different. Yeah, beef. I haven't done like a big beef, Jack. When are you going? Oh yeah, there it is. Yeah, I haven't done a roast beef. That's a great suggestion. A big roast. I might just do a prime roast. Let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get some moderators. Sorry, guys, because just too many people watch the show. And by the way, for those of you that I'm blocking, thanks for watching the show anyway. But you're no longer a part of the conversation. Anyway, who's my favorite chef? Somebody wants to know who's my favorite chef. I like one of my favorites. I know you're gonna hate one and like the other. I love Alton Brown. I know you guys like Alton Brown. Good Eats. I think the guy's amazing. I think Alton Brown's amazing because he's educational. So he teaches you like a science teacher, yet he's funny, yet he's entertaining, and he makes it look fun, and he makes the delicious things. So Alton Brown's one. I like Rachel Ray. I don't know why. Simple. She's very simplistic. She's not a professional chef. I don't think she claims to be a chef. I used to like Giada, but ever since I heard she spits in a bucket, that kind of turned me off. I thought, not cool. Who else? I like Gordon Ramsay. I know he's a nice guy. I know he puts on a show, being angry and cursing and all that stuff. Depends on what show you're watching him on. You could see his personality. I follow him on Instagram. He follows me because I reviewed one of his restaurants. So that's pretty cool. But yeah, Gordon Ramsay's a nice guy. I'm sure of it. He loves his family, posts family pictures all the time, almost too much. But that's totally cool. I love people who love their family. So those are, Alton is awesome. What YouTube chefs? Oh, what YouTube chef? Okay. I'm friends with, is it Michael Navke? Is it everyday? Is it Everyday Barbecue, or I can't remember. Let me pull up his channel real quick. Hold on 1 second. I think it's Everyday Barbecue. He's a good guy. Cooking with CJ. I like CJ. He's a friend of mine from California. Let me see. What is his channel? Is it Michael Navke? And it's spelled N-A-V, I think Q-U-I. Let me see. I'll give him a shout out real quick. Everyday Family Barbecue and Cuisine. And he's, I think he's in the Chicago area. Yeah. He's got the Bears as his profile picture. So he's obviously from that area. So you can check him out at youtube.com/Everyday Barbecue. You can check out Cooking with CJ. I'm not into the bigger ones. Can you believe? Hold on, let me go back here. Can you believe there is no food category on YouTube still? When I started, I had an issue with it. I complained about it. When I went to the YouTube studios, I complained about it. Every time they interview me, I complain about it. I don't want to be with makeup and modeling and whatever and how-tos. I want to have my own. There should be own food category. But whatever. We've been doing it for 12 years. Cowboy Chef is good. Ken Domick from KBD Productions. He's good. He is a friend of mine. We talked on the phone the other day. So there are some really good cooks that I appreciate their work. Is it Robert Gray? I forgot his channel. Cooking with CJ's with me right now. So if you could post just post a link to his Robert's channel. I can't remember the name. I think it's Soul Food. Oh man, sucks getting old. I'm telling you. I can't tell what's from the stroke and what's from my age, but yeah. Oh, and AARP, if you're watching, do me a favor. Don't send me stupid emails. You bug me like every day. You send me, hey, we got this seminar where you can learn how to work your cell phone. Really? I've been working a cell phone before you've been working a cell phone. Oh my goodness. So what is that? Can I talk to you about the Big Bear Grills? They never contacted me. So just letting you know, they approached me. Barbecue Pit Boys, I've heard some things about them. I don't know them. I'm not going to speak on them, but I've heard a few things regarding working with them. So they're pretty big, Barbecue Pit Boys. So anyway, Big Bear Grills, their ad agency approached me, and basically they wanted to do a deal, but it never happened. Thank you, CJ. Appreciate it. It never happened. So I wanted to show it to you. It looked like a great grill, but obviously it's not. They obviously didn't want to move forward with the promotion and work together. I finally got rid of the seven grills I had on my wood deck. It was crazy. I had grease all over the ground and everything. So I'm finally getting it cleaned up. I've got my pit boss, which I'm real happy about. Got a great group on Facebook. So I monitor with them. Hold on a second. Sorry about that. I've got my pit boss out there. I've got a kettle. Everybody's got to have a kettle. One of those cheap round ones. It's not a Weber, but most people have the Weber. I have the Sam's Club. I just had it from a previous promotion. And then the one I paid for, the Genesis, it's the Genesis Weber. And I took the gas from my house and I ran a line so that it could always have gas. And I hate doing propane tanks. I'm over it. So anyway, yeah, I'm glad you guys are shouting out your favorite cooks. Where is Jack Jr.? So Jack Jr. was working at Moe's Southwestern Grill. It's kind of like a Chipotle. And he now is working for a company called Two Men in a Truck. It's kind of big out here. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of it. They do states all over the South, but it's a moving company. He wanted a job because Jack Jr. surprisingly has been faithful with regards to his training. He's working out. He does a great job. I'm really proud of him. But he wanted a job that gave him physical labor so he could remain physical. And so he works for this company, and they love him. He loves them. They're really cool. He had a job transferring from Tennessee to Kentucky. So he does multi-states. It's pretty cool. Let's see. Hi, Jack. You will be doing any videos buying groceries? Yes, I'm thinking, how much do you guys like Aldi's? Because it's almost like there is a bunch of people who are very dedicated to Aldi's. They shop there all the time. It's almost like a cult following. I'm thinking on going to Aldi's on a weekly basis and finding the coolest specials. What do you think about that? So I would go to Aldi's and I would find out that they have a pepperoni cheese, or they have a family pizza or whatever for like $2, something that's on special, and I would bring it to your attention. I have to find out, but not a big fan of Trader Joe's, but Aldi's seems to be pretty popular. So they're getting a lot of that bread they came out with that I reviewed. Boom. That stuff is selling out everywhere. That stuff is really good. 0 carb bread. I don't even know how to make that. So yeah, I think Aldi's is from Germany, I think, but they're getting bigger and bigger. So I'm thinking Aldi's shopping trips, like you say, and then I would feature all the greatest stuff that I could find. The only problem with Aldi's is it's not always there. It's not at every location. That would be a bummer, if I show you something that you can't get. So I have to, I'm kind of dabbling with that idea. I've been dabbling with some certain shopping videos, showing you, like if I'm going shopping for a video, I will take you with me. Maybe we'll do a live broadcast from the supermarket. I have no idea. You got an Aldi's right down the street, and I've never been there. Oh, you got to check it out. It's kind of weird. It's almost like an overstock. It's like a Home Goods with food. That's what it seems like. So, CJ, thanks for being one of my moderators. I appreciate it. Whenever you're here, you have full access to moderate my channel. You know what's good. You know what's bad. I appreciate you being here. Thanks. But yeah, I never saw Aldi's in Southern California either. So never been there till I got to Tennessee, and I'm like, what's up with this Aldi's? You got to put a quarter in the shopping cart. So anyway, you want more salad recipes? Yeah, a few people have been asking about that. Do another Myrna's party salad is a hate crime in a pan. I love that. That's brilliant. You guys are awesome. Yeah, I will do probably salad. Do you guys realize my biggest video? You guys know what my biggest video is? It was the Lazy Man's filet mignon where I put the salt on the steak, right? That has like over 11 million views. It just went viral one year. 5 years after I made that video, it went crazy. So the crazy thing is, the title of it is Tips and Tricks #1. I never did a #2. That kills me. I've never done tips and tricks #2. So I might be dabbling with that idea too. But I want to get back to the basics. Every time, like I did the membership and it didn't work out very well. And I'm being totally honest with you. So I want to get back to basics. I want to get back to Lazy Man, playing with your food, product reviews. I always do better when I come back to center. And it happens maybe every year. I think I get a little bit crazy and stuff. I will be continuing with low carb and keto every so often. I'll pop one in. A lot of you are, like me with certain health issues that you have to watch what you eat. So low carb and keto, I lean towards. So I do a lot of that. That'll be staying in the show. But I'll be doing the product reviews, and thank you so much. You know what? I try to keep everything as brutally honest as possible. If it's a sponsor, I can't be slamming a sponsor, but I won't lie to you guys. I've turned down sponsors because I think their stuff's crap. I mean, I get contacts from all over the world wanting me to show their products, and it's like, it probably doesn't peel an egg. You guys have seen some egg peeling devices that I brought on the show. Pretty soon I got to break up start using my Jack Skellington coffee cup because it's Halloween, and then my Christmas one. Oh, it's too much fun. Are you guys ready for the holidays? I know, like in about 6 days, the weather's supposed to drop. It's supposed to go boom. Anyway, I agree, but I'm planning on remaking older. Yes. Oh yeah, redoing a video. I might feature. That's a cool thing too, is bring back some of the older stuff that was good. But in the very beginning, I did a lot of stuff in my videos that people just didn't want to hear or see. They didn't want me reading the mail. They didn't want me yapping about stuff, and they just wanted the recipe. So I may go back to that too. That's a great idea. I hope it works for you, Daddy Cooks, going back and redoing some of your videos. Some of the videos in California, I was filming on a Canon Vixia. Now I have a Canon 60D in the kitchen, a little bit better equipment. And hold on a minute. There we go. Sorry. And so now that I have better equipment, I remember my first Jack on the Go was done on a little. Was it an iPod? Yeah, it was the camera. Remember iPods, and you put your music on it. Wow, that's crazy. The time's gone by so fast. So remember the long, thin one, and it had a camera on it. I remember the first Jack in the Go was filmed on that. It was the iPod camera. Yes, you're right, Johnny. Thank you. And my mom was alive, and she was yelling at me. We were in a supermarket. I'm like, we're going shopping for this recipe or something, and she was just screaming at me. My mom always yelled when I filmed her. She never liked being on camera, so I'd always lie to her. No, I ain't got a clue. We're gonna interview my brother coming up. My brother Charles. He's been doing 0 carb, where all he eats is meat. He doesn't eat anything else. He believes vegetables are bad. He believes carbs are bad, everything. And he's been like that. He believes 0 carbs is the way to go. And we're going to interview him and see how his health is. He's been doing it for over a year. He's probably on his almost 2 years. So we will interview my brother who is 0 carb. Everybody around me is healthy. I love it. Everybody's trying to improve themselves. Anyway, let's see what else is coming up. I like to give you guys updates. That's all good. I have some low carb chips, and you know that company Thin Slim Foods. You've seen it on Instagram. Well, you probably haven't, but I have, because I searched for one of their products and now I see it everywhere. I really hate that about Facebook. I turned it off on Google. I don't want them snooping into my searches and then showing me that product for the next 6 months. I don't want to see that. So Thin Slim Foods has a low carb sampler that gives you all these treats, bread and pasta and a bunch of stuff that's been re-engineered to be low carb. And I always find the low carb stuff either has a chemical taste or it's just horrible. So we're going to review that on the show coming up. We're going to review some low carb chips. Figure that out. I don't know what it is about when you're trying to, like vegetarians, they're flipping out over the Impossible Burger, which they have every right to. If you've ever tasted the Impossible Burger, it's literally impossible. They made that from plants, but it's crazy. I don't know how they did that. I tried it at Red Robin. I may go to Burger King and do bring like a regular Whopper and an Impossible Burger to somebody and have them try it. I have a gluten allergy, yes. So there are, on my show, if you have a gluten issue, there is flourless, I think it was like flourless brownies. Real good. It used some other stuff. I can't remember what it was, but it was really good. So you should check that out. It's been in the past month, I would say 2 months. What's up, Jack? How's the arm? You look great. Glory be to God. Amen. All right. So yeah, the Whopper Impossible, you guys, I mean, if you only try it one time in your life, you've got to try it. It's mind-blowing. I've tried Beyond Meat. I've tried all the crap that's out there that's to replace meat. And I always, even Beyond Burgers, I've had that, and it is okay. Beyond Burger is okay. Beyond Meat's okay. All these meat substitutes, but the Impossible Burger is probably the best I've ever tried. It was shocking. Are you going to review the Cheez-Its Pizza Pockets from Pizza Hut? Yeah, somebody mentioned that. I don't know if it was you again, but somebody mentioned that at the start of the show that Pizza Hut has this. So we might take a bite. Lots of times. So let me tell you how Jack in the Go goes. When I'm reviewing or cooking something that I don't normally eat, I usually do a 1-bite shot. I give you 1 bite. I taste it. I'm okay with that. And then that's it. I either give it to somebody else that's filming with me, or I don't finish, I won't have it. Like if it's like on Burger Wars, we cut the burgers in 4. I had 1/4 of a burger during Burger Wars, and at each place, it was like 2 bites. But anyway, proof that no carb. So we have another no carb supporter. Yeah, so we're going to be talking about no carbs. I don't think I could do that. Could you guys eat meat 100% of the time? That's like being vegetarian, but completely opposite. Anyway, I don't know if I could eat meat breakfast, lunch, and dinner. What would I have in the morning? I would have. Now I do know he can have it. Is it eggs and cheese? I think that has no carbs in it, so he can have bacon, egg, and cheese. But I think he chooses not to eat anything but meat. So I would have liverwurst, the real liverwurst, really good liverwurst. I would mail order it. The stuff that they got at the store has got fillers and everything in it. But I would have liverwurst for lunch. I would have sausage and bacon for breakfast. And then for dinner, I know he eats check steak almost every night. And it's so funny. So I'll call him when he's eating. I can hear him chewing. He's like, "What's up?" I'm like, "What's up?" His name is Charles, but we nicknamed him Chaw. I don't know why we did. It was a childhood thing. But anyway, I'll go, "What's up, Chaw?" And I'll hear him eating. I go, "Hey, man, should I guess what you're eating?" But I know it's chuck steak. Every dinner he eats chuck roast. He buys chuck roast and cooks it on the grill and seasons it with salt and pepper. And that's it. I would play with seasoning so much if I had to go no carb. I don't know if I could do it. But do you actually feed the food that you make? It depends. Like the chili I just made. Somebody I personally know said it was the best chili I've ever made on the show. It was the leftover smoked brisket, and it came out amazing. I added bacon to it, and then I put some beans and other stuff, tomatoes and stuff. But that chili was some of the best. And I know you guys are getting in the chili mood. Let's see. Here we go. All right. How about country fried and country gravy? Country fried steak and country fried gravy. Yeah, it's sounds delicious. I would love to. I'm not a gravy guy, and I should be. I should find a way to make a good sausage gravy, like a breakfast gravy, a white gravy, and a brown gravy. I should really learn that, and then I should really teach it to you guys when I find one that's really good. So, yeah, there's a lot of food out here that I cannot touch. But let's see, liver sausage sandwich. Ouch. Oh my gosh, that would be so gross. There's two things I hate in this world. One is lima beans, and I don't know why I hate lima beans. I remember eating them as a kid. My mom would try to sneak stuff by us. She would tell us it's A and it was really B. And I hate lima beans and liver. Lima beans are like really dry in your mouth. It's like eating dirt. And liver, it falls apart. It's like somebody pre-chewed your food for you, then took it out of their mouth and stuck it in your mouth. I'm like, oh, you got to be kidding me. No way. So anyway, lima beans and liver. So I may accept that challenge and make a liver sandwich. I'll make a liver and onions. What do you like better, beef liver or chicken liver? If anybody likes liver, please shout out which one you like better, beef or chicken. Hello, Jack. Have you used your vertical smoker much? I'm about ready to do a smoked apple pie on my vertical smoker. Yes, I have used it. I'm going to do some bratwursts on there too. So, and I will just show you video on all of it. So anyway, let's Space Cat. Did you know Anthony Bourdain went to a small town in India and ate a stewed baby with curry? If you had the chance, would you take a bite? No, I don't believe that's true that he did that. But anyway, liverwurst is good. I love liverwurst. It's weird. I hate liver, but I love liverwurst. I don't know. My mom raised me on liverwurst with deli mustard, the spicy stuff. I have no idea. But both, all right, so both livers are good, chicken or beef. So I'm probably going to do chicken, and I'm probably, because it's easy, I don't know if it's easy to get a hold of. They probably sell both. But I think I'm going to do a series on things that I don't like or gross things or something. I don't know what I'm going to call the series. And I will try them. I've tried haggis. You guys know what haggis is. I've tried that on the show. Hated it. Wasn't good. Let's see. Anyway, that was my brother texting me. But I've tried gross food before, ugh, but not on the show. But this would be cool if I would find items on the show and just taste test them. Oh, smoked liver. That might be edible. That might be good. I've never thought of that. Thank you. Wow. I never. Can you smoke liver? I guess you can, right? Have you tried the Popeyes chicken sandwich? Yeah, we were talking about that earlier. You must have just joined us. We're going to do a playing with your food. That's one I'm really looking forward to. I'm going to get like 4 chicken sandwiches from all, Wendy's and KFC. And oh, by the way, KFC's doing a donut chicken sandwich, like a donut burger. Do a recipe for chicken gizzards too. I love chicken gizzards. I can eat them all day long. My mom used to dump pounds and pounds of gizzards. She'd get a whole package of gizzards. She'd throw it in the spaghetti sauce. Don't get me started. I'm getting all hungry now. That, you got to be careful though, because at the very center of the gizzard, there are 2 pieces of meat that connect with like kind of a tendony that holds them together. So yes, I am a Cowboys fan deep down. You can't eat the middle of the gizzard. So what you do is you hold it and you eat by both sides where the meat is. Chicken hearts. I was raised on gizzards and hearts in the spaghetti sauce. If you've never put it in spaghetti sauce, it's great. What else? Liverwurst is the same as liver sausage. Oh, okay. I did not know that. Thank you. So liverwurst is like a liver sauce. I can eat that all day. I'm not going to eat that. I want to go for the gross stuff. I want to go for the stuff that I think's gross. Caviar and what is that? Roe? The fish eggs? Yeah, I mean, just taste it on the show. That would be cool. So, hey, Easy Bake Barbecue, how you doing? Anyway, hey, Michael, my buddy Michael. Me and Michael were at the men's convention last weekend, and Tammy's at the women's convention this weekend. And it's so funny because it's still so hot out. I don't know where you live. I know New York's dropping already, and but in the South, it's still in the 90s. I'm like, but it's fall. It shouldn't be that way. So anyway, sea urchin. Yeah, I that would be gross. I could eat. I would taste it. I'll try anything. But still a man of God and offering prayers for your members. Yes, still offering prayers. If you guys need a prayer, let me know. If you need a healing or if you need financial, lifting up in prayer and everything, whatever your situation is. I'm not going to run down the whole thing, but yeah, I still pray for my viewers if they require it or need it. So it's going to hit 82 in Pennsylvania. Okay, so 82 is down there right now. I believe September should be in the 80s. October is really cool because the 3rd weekend in October, it's like clockwork out here. That's when the leaves turn. And when you get the color, the fall colors in the trees and the leaves, it's only for like 1 week. It's like the 3rd week in October is where I've seen it, from here to Gatlinburg, out to Dollywood, East Tennessee, where UT fans live. And gizzards and hearts and spaghetti sauce. Thanks. That you'll like that. It's really good. Don't forget to put wine in your spaghetti sauce. If you've never put wine, get a dry wine. My mom used to use Burgundy because it was the cheapest wine she could get when we were kids. She'd get that big giant bottle and she would put Burgundy. I grew up and I'm like, I've been putting Burgundy in my sauce all these years. I'm like, there's so many better wines out there. So just get a nice dry wine, pour it in your sauce. You'll thank me till the day you die. You'll love it. It's very delicious. So anyway, let's see what other stuff. Oktoberfest. I don't get into Oktoberfest, and I'll tell you why. Because Oktoberfest, and get around drinking it, I don't drink. There's really not, fall foods, I do. Chilies and apples and, that kind of theme stuff. Fall stuff I do, but Oktoberfest is about drinking and partying. It's just not my cup of tea at the, where I live. It's not the zone I live in. And as like cooking with CJ or anybody who does cooking, You guys all know what lane to drive in because you know what your show's about, or you know what you do in the kitchen. So there'll be no Oktoberfest stuff, but we do have some good German out here, some good German food. Let's see here. Do you eat fish? Lots of meals to choose from. Oh yeah, I can eat anything out of the ocean. I have no allergies. Thank you, God. I have no allergy to crab and lobster and mussels and clams and all that stuff. I love there's a dish, and it's a different name at every Italian restaurant, but there's a dish you get with linguine, and it's got sauce, and it comes with mussels and scallops, and it's like a seafood Italian. That's one of my favorite dishes to do. Why do I disable comments? Oh yeah, we've spoken about that on on many live shows. I'll tell you right now because I've had to block 5 people today. It's just not kind of where I want to get. What's this thing? Yep, see, we'll hide that one. Yeah, that is no, let's not be racist. We're going to, oh yeah, you're hidden. All right. So anyway, like that guy just did a racist comment, and I don't do racism. I'm from California. People in California do not see color. That's one thing I learned. But I'm not going to get into a conversation about that. I had the ability to stop hate, bottom line. If I had a button I could push and stop hate in the world, I would push it right away. Bullying, everything from the top to the bottom of hate. Okay. And by turning off the comments, the hate went away. And I loved it. And I loved it because the people who really care about me are close to me. If you really care about me, we're friends on Facebook, or you follow my Facebook show page. I got 18,000 people on my Facebook show page, and that's where I have my conversations. That's where I post my videos to. So you can always leave comments on social media, Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter, which I'm not an Instagram fan. I think Instagram is very limiting. You can't copy photos. You can't post links. I can't post my videos. I just got to tell them it exists and go over to YouTube and watch it. So that's why it's not that I don't want to hear from any of you. That's why I have social media. So just friend me on social media, and then you can leave comments underneath the video. I have no problem with that. But YouTube's just wide open mess. It just is. They've never been able to curb that. Michael just posted something. A nice clean lunch. Looks like Michael Navkey, my buddy, who does every day. Is it Everyday Barbecue? Yeah, Everyday Barbecue. He's doing a chicken Caesar salad. Cool. That looks delicious. He's got lots of pepper. I love pepper. Do you guys like pepper? I love pepper. Oh, I can't look at my social media right now. But anyway, if you're trying to get a hold of me, I answer all my own emails. Nobody answers it for me. And I answer every message. I get hundreds of them, but I answer every one of them. So if you're trying to communicate with me, there's many ways to get a hold of me. I don't, but I turn off the YouTube comments because YouTube's got a bunch of slime bags. That's all there is to it. And now I would have kept membership. I turned off membership, but I would have kept YouTube membership if it allowed the members only to see my comments and comment on my videos. Then I would turn comments back on, and then I would do membership, and it would be one big, clean, happy family. That would be the ultimate. I told Google that. They interviewed me, and they asked my opinion on a bunch of stuff. I said, look, your comments are horrible on YouTube. I don't care what channel you go to. I know the smallest YouTubers, I know the biggest YouTubers, and every one of them has hate. I said, you guys, it's just horrible. And I got a buddy who's done the same thing as me, and he has flipped off comments. It's becoming a trend. There's tech shows. There's a bunch of review shows. There's a bunch of channels that are turning off commenting on YouTube, but you can still write them. Okay, fresh ground pepper is amazing. Yep, stay away from the sprinkle stuff. I get you. Thank you. So yeah, I totally agree. Freshly ground. Unfortunately, well, This is the way I do it in my kitchen. I grind it myself, and I grind a whole bunch at one time so I can use it for the next few months. I don't want to have to grind my seasoning every single time I film. I would just gouge my eyes out. That's a people era, not YouTube era. No one can filter people's opinions. Yeah, you can. I just told you how, Jimmy. Jimmy says it's a people era, not a YouTube era. If YouTube made it to where, you pay $1 a month, whatever it is, to be a member of the channel, which allows you to comment and allows you to read comments. If you're not a member, commenting doesn't exist. That's filtering, and that is a flawless format. And I would pay $1 for a bunch of channels that I watch. I watch Philip DeFranco all the time. He's got horrible comments, and not so much as I have, but he does get bad comments too. So anyway, that's just a thing we battle with. Don't even worry about it. We don't have to solve every problem in the world. Have you tried durian fruit? No, I haven't. Let's see. Transfer Jack people are so petty they will pay just to spread their hate. Hey, if they're paying me $1 a month, if haters are that stupid, what sort of comments do you get that you want to block? No, we're not going to get into that. Once again, we're giving them attention. I don't do that. My rule is it doesn't exist. It's just the way it is. Jack, you need to focus on weight loss, man. If you need help, I can help you, bro. Just so you know, before my stroke, but my last 7 visits, I've dropped weight. That drives me nuts. You guys tell me drop weight. But I have dropped weight every doctor visit I went to, and I go every 3 months. So I am dropping weight all the time. But I appreciate you being my mom. I really do. Anyway, so Jack, you need to focus. Oh, I already read that one. What happened to your arm? My left one works great. I don't know if you're seeing me backwards on the live broadcast, but it's my right arm. I had a stroke and I lost a lot of functionality. It still moves. I can still grip my hand. I can hold a bottle. Let me hold this. I can hold this device and put it in my hand. I can hold it up. But the arm doesn't, fine motor skills haven't completely returned yet. Strength is returned, movement is returned, and it's going to do its own thing. And I'm just going to rely on it healing and speak life into my arm. That's all. So your skin looks great. What do you use on your face? I use, what I'm using right now is Harry's body wash. That's what I use. I use it on my face too. When I'm showering, I use hair. I just switched to it. So I don't give it credit. I was doing Bath and Body Works stuff for men, but I don't like that, women love Bath and Body Works. But when you go in to the men's section, you got to go stand in the corner with 4 products. So I kind of got burned out on the 4 products. I'm done just smelling 4 things. I want different fragrances. Tammy hates when I use hers. I'll be in the shower. I'm like, honey, I'm using your Bath and Body Works. She's like, no. She freaks out. She's got 400 different smells. They're crazy. But yeah, I just switched to Harry's. Harry's now has at Walmart a big giant body wash. So that's what I use. You should try a filet mignon steak. It's great. Let's see here. Harry's. Yeah, I'm a big fan of Harry's razors. I have an aftershave I use. So after I'm done shaving, I use the Harry's razors company. They have a liquid aftershave, and I put it in my hand, and then I squirt it out and I rub it in, and it takes the burn away. Any burn you might have from electric or blade. So Harry's is pretty cool. That's why I fell in love with them when they were a sponsor on the show. They sent me their stuff. It's affordable. They got a good thing going. So anyway. Thanks, CJ. C is still working it. I appreciate it. I can't keep up with all the comments. They're just flying by. Handheld smokers. Is there such a thing as a handheld smoker? Let's see. Thank you very much for the compliment on my skin. I appreciate it. But yeah, I don't. Because I'm Italian, even the top of my head, it releases. It literally releases like there's oil. It's body oil. I'm a little bit heavier than most, so I've always had skin that's been moist. It's just kind of natural. I'm not trying to be your mom, Jack. Oh no, no, no. I didn't mean to be rude. I'm just. It's just funny because my mom would yell at me all the time. So forgive me for that. I know you're not trying to be my mom. You're a nurse practitioner, and I appreciate that. And it's something that I've heard comments for 12 years. Go back to my first video. Go look how fat my face was. Oh my gosh. So anyway, that's why, in the very beginning, I used to call this show a cooking show for the average Joe, because I was the average guy. I like the average, same food you do. I eat the same way you do. I cook the same way you do. And I wanted to talk about that too. A lot of you make your own barbecue sauce, or you make your own marinade, or some of you want to. I want to talk. Oh, check Amazon for hand dead smokers, but I'm guessing you mean handheld smokers. I'll look into that. So anyway, I'm going to talk to the people who can't make their own marinade and can't make their own barbecue sauce. The bottom line is this: remember that nothing's new. Everything's been tried when it comes to flavors. Worcestershire with ketchup and brown sugar is going to make you a barbecue sauce. Okay, you got a brown sugar base, a little bit of sweetness. So just remember the flavors that you like. So if you like heat, so list all the flavors. You can do chipotle peppers. You can do chipotle powder. You can do habaneros. You can do ghost pepper. It depends on how much heat you like. You can do jalapenos. So that would be your heat source. So you say this: I want heat. I want sweet. Heat and sweet go together great. If you've never tried it, try it. That's what I've been trying to do on the show with the pineapple. And when I made the brisket, I really wanted that chipotle powder to come out more, and it didn't. And I was honest with you and telling you it didn't come out that great. The brisket was flawless, but the flavor wasn't where I wanted it. So basically, the smoking gun. Okay, thank you for that recommendation on Amazon. I will check out a handheld smoker and we'll review it. That sounds exciting. So you say, I want heat, I want sweet, I want citrus. So you put a little lime juice in your barbecue sauce. If you're doing barbecue sauce, start with ketchup. If you don't want brown sugar, replace it with a sweetener. Okay, Worcestershire is good in barbecue sauce. Even beef bouillon is good in barbecue sauce, depending on what flavor you want. But basically, heat, sweet, sour, citrus. Think about all the flavors the reason you want to bite into those ribs again and again. And then make lists of all the heat sources. Sriracha, chipotle's and adobo sauce, and then move over to sweet. And you can do honey, sugar, Splenda. You can do whatever you want. So, and you pick all the categories you want in your sauce. Citrus can be lemon zest, lemon juice, lime zest, So there's many ways. So make your list, and then you can just pick from each column, and it will be a great marinade or barbecue sauce. But something that's really good is soy sauce and Worcestershire together. So if you take barbecue, like if you're trying to spice up your barbecue, you have a barbecue sauce, the generic crap you buy in the store. You add soy sauce to it and Worcestershire, then put your heat in, then put some more sweet if it's not sweet enough, and you have something great going. So be creative in the kitchen, and I encourage you to try flavors, but make sure you know in your head which flavors you want. I'm starting to like citrus more to kind of break up the sweetness, break up the heat. It just seems to penetrate the meat better. if there is citrus, liquid citrus, like lime juice or lemon juice or apple cider vinegar, these are all things that penetrate the meat and help marinate. So if you're doing a marinade, that's perfect. But anyway, I'm sure a lot of your cooks have different suggestions, but that's a basic suggestion. If you don't make sauce, you don't make marinade, that's kind of what to keep in mind when you do. Just experiment and taste it. And taste it before you put on the meat. Nothing's worse than covering your french fries in ketchup and then find out the ketchup is all fermented. And you're like, my whole order of fries is just destroyed. Unless you're at Red Robin, you can order more. But anyway, any cooking plans for Thanksgiving? Are you making any recipes? I would love to do a seafood stuffing. That off the top of my head, a seafood stuffing. So I would take crab and I would take lobster and I would use, I have no idea. I would have to look it up and see what other people are doing for mixtures. You know, I can do breadcrumbs. I can do ground up pork rinds, and I have to figure it out. But basically, it would be a seafood stuffing that could cook. I would use, what would I use? Oh, and I would add some Cajun flavors to it. I would take my Creole seasoning and put it in with the seafood. I'm just making it up as we go along. What else for Thanksgiving? You know what I thought was awesome? Do you remember when I think it was last year, I did like a Dollar Tree Thanksgiving or something? That was so much fun. I went to the Dollar Tree market and I bought the whole dinner for under $50. That was pretty cool. Those things excite me, trying things and see if they work. So I'm also probably going to invest or get my hands on one of the electric cookers that cook your turkey in nothing, no oil, no nothing. It's just heat. You drop your turkey in there. It's like a deep fried turkey, but it's not. You're not dumping it in oil. There's nothing in there in the device. That's pretty interesting. So anyway, any Halloween videos coming up? I don't know. Is there something that you guys want for Halloween? I got all month to film it. Sounds interesting when you do a video when you decide on seafood stuffing. Yeah, I won't say I'm going to cook something and not do a video on it. It's funny because I have to be so ahead of the game that my Thanksgiving video I want out, like the Halloween. If I have a Halloween video, I want it out in the next 2 weeks. If I have a Thanksgiving video, I want it out the first week of November, so you can decide whether you want to. What do you got, Michael? Here. Do you still donate a portion of YouTube earnings to your church charity? I'm sorry, I'm coming all the way from season 6, so I'm behind. No, you're awesome. Yes, I tithe on all my earnings. And if $1 goes into my pocket, a tenth goes to my church. I give them a tithe. I even, I'll sponsor kids to go on mission trips and stuff. I don't just tithe. I give money elsewhere too within the church. The church is pretty good at, like, for example, when the hurricanes happen, any disasters that happen, we immediately donate money to Convoy of Hope, and that's through my church. But Convoy of Hope sends a truck with diapers and water and anything that's needed, whether it was Katrina or what happened in New York and New Jersey. They're there on the scene. What's happening right now in the Bahamas? I literally was just on a cruise right out to the Bahamas. We were on the island. So yeah, I still do. And but I keep all my giving very seldom, unless I see a homeless person. I like to buy food for the homeless. I don't give money to the homeless. I let them, like, if they're in front of McDonald's or they're in front of Wendy's and they look like they're in need, I'll ask them politely, can I help you by buying you some food? And usually they want money because they want to buy cigarettes or other things. It's not for me to decide. So if I give them a gift card or just for McDonald's, or I take them inside and I let them be a person and I let them order their own food. I was like, anything you want on the menu, go get it. I don't care if you want 5 Big Macs. We're going to get it for you. But I let them order their own food. That's something people don't go that far. They'd rather just hand them a 20 or a 10 and move on. But no, I want them to feel like a real person ordering food, the whole thing. And so that's pretty cool. So that's where I give outside my church. Otherwise, most of our giving, because my church does so much. They do overseas, they do in other countries, they do wherever disaster is. They're on it. And we got trucks going to go help out. So it's all cool. Let's see here. That's very cool. A lot of people drop tendencies like that pretty quick. Oh, no. I'm not going to talk theology on this show. I have a channel that talks theology. I will talk with you privately, anything you want to know. I will be honest with you. One of the biggest things is honesty, integrity. I was just talking with a buddy yesterday. We were having breakfast, and integrity is number one in my life. So if you ask me a question, I'll be honest with you. If it's private, I'll be honest with you still and tell you it's private. I can't reveal that information, but mostly I've always been an open book. What's this say? Oh yeah, these hats. Yeah, they're available in the merchandise under each video I have. You can order one of these hats. I got more coming. I'm going to be working on newer other hats, so there'll be multiple hats to choose from. I don't want to just make one hat. So I design this one, and I'll design more. But yeah, that will be coming. Hold on, I gotta clear my throat. Let me mute this. Oh, I'm over an hour. That's cool. See, this is why I'm glad we opened it to everybody, because we got 60 people in the room, and we're having good conversation. You guys bringing up great suggestions. That's the best part. I've learned as much from you as you've learned as much from my show. That's awesome. So many people like a piping bag. I didn't know how to stuff a piping bag, but you guys taught me that. I remember that tip. You put it in a glass jar and you bend it over the sides and you fill it. I mean, who thinks of that stuff? But you guys are awesome. So anyway, yeah, there will be beanies, knit hats for winter. Yeah, some skull caps are coming. If they're not already up there, I'll have to double check. I have put this logo on. I put my other logo with me and the frying pan, but they couldn't print it because they stitched this. This is all stitched, and their machines can't. I guess I had fine lines in my logo, so I had to redesign my logos to be fatter, bigger graphics. So anyway, Jack, anyone have had gastric bypass surgery? Okay, so you're talking any recipes for people? Gastric bypass surgery. I've never geared a recipe towards people who have had a section of their stomach partitioned off. I haven't done that. I would just eat small French food. I would probably gear the recipe if you were you were at my house right now and you wanted to eat. I would encourage you to soups are probably great for gastric bypass surgery, more liquid based, something that would break down easier in your stomach. So Jack, I need to jump off. Thanks, man. All right. Yeah, I'm going to be jumping off any minute. I'm way over my time. Just trying to survey some of these questions. Would you like to share recipes from your youth? What you have eaten as a child? Okay. There's a playlist I have. My mom has a great playlist. Those are childhood recipes because my mom raised us on them. So once again, thanks, CJ. If I didn't thank you, I just want to let you know. Let's see. I own a farm. I love that. So always make a whole hog on Thanksgiving. Oh, that's exciting. Yeah, we do 3 whole hogs on 4th of July. That's fun. I've even cut down a hog. That's pretty fun. When the hog comes in, it's already cleaned and everything. And then you got to chop up all the meat and then make sausage, and it's good. So anyway, I'm going to sign off, you guys. Thanks, Jack. Good chat. Thanks, you guys, everybody. Thank you. But we're gonna check out of here, and you know how to get a hold of me. Social media, I'll answer it. If you have any suggestions or great ideas for the holidays, I'm gonna go right now and start looking at Halloween recipes. I'm gonna find out something if it excites me, I want you to see it. I just don't want to do chocolate chip cookies. I want to do Sprite chocolate chip cookies that has Sprite in it or something. That's kind of like crazy stuff. So anyway, you guys take care. I love you guys, and I will see you next Saturday. We will chat together again. Bye bye.